for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Alongside Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. It's the Toronto Raptors and the Denver Nuggets. So let's take a look at the starters for the Toronto Raptors. Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Jakob Poeltl. And it's Barton in at the three, the small forward. And he recovers it. The three, Smith. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And really, Smith is always looking to fire as soon as he touches the ball. The D has to be more aware of that quick trigger.
And the dunk by Poeltl.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Here's Iverson. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Barton outside. Pass to Siakam. Now Trent. Inside.
Denver foul. J.R. Smith. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
First quarter of play, a minute in. And here's Van Vliet from the arc, and he buries his first look.
Well, Fred Van Vliet says, I am coming right back at you with a three-pointer of my own.
For three, Smith drills it from deep. Smith's got 6 points.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
Van Vliet, the pass to Barton. Here's the three. That's good from Van Vliet. And the assist by Barton.
Van Vliet has proven more than capable as a legitimate three-point threat. Knocks down the jump shot there.
Here's Iverson. And another three for Denver.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Trent, the pass to Siakam from the strike. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
Here's Iverson. 3 shots, 3 baskets. Great efficiency so far.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And that was the mobile one drive. Low resistance to the finish line.
And I love the way he played downhill on that drive. Love the attack mentality in a close game.
Here's Anthony. And it's Toronto with a rebound.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Barton, the pass to Siakam. That ties it up.
Siakam pushing right through the contact. Go ahead, young sir.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Pass to Iverson from the arc. Doesn't go that time. So the Raptors will take it the other way. Trent from long range. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam.
Well, brought up in an unselfish system, Pascal Siakam takes great pride keeping his teammates involved.
Here's Camby. The Nuggets with another miss. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Pass to Barton. Three-pointer. Oh, again! Toronto with a triple.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Now a timeout called by Denver.
They're looking to do something to stop this run. They have to get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
Pass to Nahara. Will it go? Denver the rebound. Three-pointer, Anthony buries it from 3.
You know, you can tell the three-point shot is something that Melo has developed over his course of time in the league.
The Raptors with a lead. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Van Vliet's got 11.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's Satoransky. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Three-pointer, Van Vliet. And it's in! Oh!
with the
Nails
score.
the buzzer
Your
beater!
Nuggets.
Are you
20,
kidding?
The Raptors.
What a huge shot to beat the
26.
buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
They've done a great job facilitating shooters. Their early game has seen a lot of hot passes and has kept the defense guessing as well.
Well, also, guys, what a start from beyond the arc. A huge part of their game today. That's going to help their spacing.
Now here's Anunoby.
It's Candy.
From behind the arc, hits the trifecta. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
So for the Raptors right now, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Then it's Fred VanVleet. Then it's Chris Boucher. And here are the Raptors now. VanVleet, the pass to Trent. Anunoby with it. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Boy, how do you match up with OG Anunoby's length and athleticism? This guy is going to be able to get shots off because of both of those.
Hey, from beyond the arc. And another 3 for Denver. And we played just over a minute of basketball in the second quarter. To the paint. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, guys, Pascal Siakam's play had dipped for a while after he got the big bag. He said, it was like, you got the max contract, but are you the guy? That's something I really struggled with. But there's still another level that I can get to, and I see myself as an all-star, and there's a lot more to unleash. Brian?
Yeah, just now entering his prime, Ali. Thank you. Here's Hunter. After the basket by Toronto. Fires for 3. Connects from downtown. 9 points in the game.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby.
Remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
VanVleet outside. And it's all from 3-point range. The Nuggets trail. And again, it's Denver converting.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Timeout called. The Raptors.
Substitution on the court.
And so here is Toronto. Outside Anunoby. Pass to Achua. Siakam in the post. He's against Martin. Good work there as it goes. Siakam's got 6 points.
Well, this to me is where he can be a force. Siakam, a 3-level scorer in the painted area, very dangerous.
For 3, Smith. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside Anunoby. Pass to Barton. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that 3-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Outside Anunoby. Back to VanVleet. Barton outside.
Nuggets foul. Marcus Camby. That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
And he drops it first. And the Raptors making a change here. Pirtle's checked in. And so he hits both. And here's Denver, trailing by 2. Pass to Smith. Fires from deep. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Siakam. Good. And Van Vliet gets the assist.
Assist goes to
Van Vliet's got 3 assists now in this one.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after
The first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, after 2 quarters, it's Denver out in front. They've got a 2-point lead. Kenny, what was your... And that's...
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Toronto trailing. They swipe it. And for Toronto, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Pascal Siakam out there with Will Barton. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
Allen Iverson taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. The Nuggets making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Good on both. Here's Van Vliet. Trent outside. Pass to Barton. Here's Pirtle. Ooh, poked away. 6 on the shot clock. Trent, the pass to Barton. Fires in the triple. Barton's got 11 points.
outstanding pass, on time and on target.
So for Toronto right now, Van Vliet and Trent Jr. team up as the backcourt. Will Barton is out there with Pascal Siakam, and it's Pirtle in at the 5 spot.
Personal foul.
Here's Toronto with the ball. Siakam, the pass to Barton. There's a whistle. That goes on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Pirtle. Pass to Van Vliet. Trent outside. The kick out to Barton. And the Raptors, another 3.
That's unselfishness from Trent Jr. We know he wants to score, but when your teammate's that wide open, just simply put the ball where it needs to be.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Smith's got 21.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
And Toronto calls time here. And the players take this opportunity to get some Gatorade. Getting some fluids in you is so important during these timeouts. Get fresh, keep those batteries charged.
Yeah, without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a ball game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have to be hydrated.
Just over 1.5 minutes have passed in the third quarter. It's Martin on the wing. Takes the 3. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Van Vliet outside. Here's Achua. And close on the shot, even with the foul. Now 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Raptors. Boucher's checked in for Pascal Siakam. And it's OG Anunoby in for Fred Van Vliet. Denver in the lead.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Here's Iverson. He's got 13. Pure from three-point range. He's got 16.
And just sinks it over the taller defender. That's why you have to crowd shooters on the perimeter.
Today's player is not intimidated by size. You even give them a sliver of a window, and they're going to make that shot.
Saturansky, he's checked in for Martin.
Substitution on the court.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Here's Trent. It's rebounded by Nahara.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Shot's good by Sadaransky. Now it's a 7-point Denver lead.
Where's the rim protection? That's just too easy for him.
Trent outside. Pass to Anunoby. From 12 feet, and the shot goes. Anunoby's got 7.
This is where OG Anunoby is going to grow. That offensive game will expand to the mid-range.
Here's Iverson. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
And we just had to see that mobile one drive one more time. Great stuff.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day.
Well, we know Trent Jr. can flat shoot the basketball, but he has to balance that with his passing. Nice delivery there. I love the efficiency he's playing with tonight. Not scoring as much as usual, but he's been effective, and they're winning.
Trent with room to shoot. And there are the Raptors with another bucket. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Back to Sadaransky. Out of bounds. It'll be Toronto's ball. Hurdles checked in for Toronto.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, Jakob Hurdle.
Trent against Anthony. Now here's Barton. He's closely guarded. Anthony against Trent. He shoots it. And the Raptors getting another bucket right there.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Since the break, it feels like an entirely new game.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Second team foul.
Free throw no good for Hunter. Well, it's been an exciting game. Plenty of offense as we head to the fourth quarter. Nuggets ahead. They're up by 5. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get set for quarter number 4. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
You love the unselfishness, finding the best look, and it doesn't matter who's taking it.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Here's Iverson. The 3 is up. He gets it. He's 7 for 8 and really going at him out there.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And for Toronto, Trent Jr. and Anunoby out on the wings. Jakob Hurdle out there with Pascal Siakam. And it's Van Vliet in at the point. Timeout called the Raptors.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to find out what Nick Nurse was discussing with his players, and he was adamant that they need to tighten up their D. That lack of communication at that end has led to breakdowns, wide open shooters, and easy buckets. He sounded pretty frustrated, guys.
And Allie, thanks. Anthony with a bucket.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And then Siakam with the jam.
Well, this is her 2019 Most Improved Player, and now Siakam trying to become that franchise-level guy, carrying the load tonight.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two. Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive, really steady from the field.
Out of bounds, it'll be Raptors ball. Barton, he's checked in for Trent.
Into the lineup for the Raptors, Will Barton.
Toronto trailing. Van Vliet outside. Pass to Siakam. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes.
Well, solid execution. Fred Van Vliet is just so steady. This guy always makes the right basketball play.
Here's Iverson. And another three for Denver.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Inside. Smith outside. From deep. Barton pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
And it's blocked by Martin. Here's Camby driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats. How the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
Their defense has been on point all game long. They're out hustling the shooters and swatting down plenty of shots.
The other thing for this team today, they have a bunch of second chance points. They're turning misses into makes.
And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
And here are the Raptors now. Here's Siakam. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Boy, Pascal Siakam can put a ton of pressure on the defense. This guy has a physicality that you love.
And the Raptors making a change here. Trent's checked in.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
Here's Iverson, guarded by Van Vliet. Lets it go from deep. Shot's good by Iverson. He has 29 now.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them. Pascal Siakam, improvement, yes. Big-time player, no doubt.
For three, Smith. That one's true. He's now 9 of 10.
They're really employing a deep range initiative here in the fourth, and it's working.
It feels like they have worked their perimeter game to perfection, swinging the ball, cashing in from the outside. What a performance. Fred Van Vliet does this consistently. Big-time moment, he's ready to beat it, guys.
And he commits the intentional foul.
First team foul.
41 seconds left in the game. And the three-pointer goes.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end. But right now, the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
Here's Iverson. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way. Well, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Smith outside. Three-pointer. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Oh, JR has no problem drilling a shot from that kind of range.
Barton outside. Takes it inside. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This one was a fun one to watch. They were clearly in the driver's seat down the stretch.
They really were, B.A. They played with great intensity on both ends of the floor, and they didn't allow their mistakes to get the better of them.
Thank you for joining.